How can I start a food business in the UK? How did you start? I started mine from, making our normal pastries at home and all that. I learned everything by myself here. Although, social media was also helpful to me. But then the most bit of it, I learned by myself from my mistakes. In the early days, I had to waste so many resources, so many materials. I kept wasting them. So I had to go on with this until a time where I got to a state where I have my own recipe for everything I'm making. Whether it's cake or meat pies, I've got my own recipe. On this note, I've gotten also requests from people asking me if I'm training at the moment or doing any of such. To be honest, I don't have any plans to train at the moment because my hands are full. I've got 4 kids and the last one is just 4 months old, so I don't have time for all of that, because if I want to train, it will take a lot from me, and that a lot is what I don't have, so I can't train at the moment. But whenever I have an opportunity or whenever I have the time to, I will let you guys know. But then again, let me just go back to the purpose of this video. The number one thing when starting a food business in the UK is for you to decide what you want to do. Whether you want to do pastries or you want to do normal cooking or you want to do both of them. Truth is, none of them is easy, so I wouldn't say this is easier than this, because cooking is not easy, pastry is also not easy, but then it depends on your passion. This way it boils down to passion, what you love to do. And also be sure that why you are going into this is because you have passion, you are passionate about it. Don't go into it because you are seeing people making money from it and you feel, well, if people can do it, I also can do it. If you are not passionate about it, you may drop off at some point, because to be honest, it is not easy. Be prepared also that some things will go wrong and some things will go right. I can't tell you how many losses I've had in this business, especially in the early days where I was, trying to get my recipe, trying to get myself balanced, and also having kids. I had my kids back to back. Times where I had to pause because of pregnancy or childbirth, and there were times when I had to, come back and, forget something. So many things have happened, to be honest, but I'm good, I am happy, and I thank God for where we are today. We are not where we want to be, but we are not where we used to be. I can't also count my gains. We've had so much gains that I'm like, wow. So I'll talk about that in a different video, but for this video, let's focus on how to start a business in the UK. The second thing is